We are very pleased to be in Mauritius today. The African Export-Import Bank is happy to be working with SBM to implement a series of firsts for the depository receipt issuance we are launching here in Mauritius today. The African Export-Import Bank is a child of necessity, was created in response to a debt crisis of the 1980s, which was caused by the problems in Latin America, and we then triggered a commodity price shock that negatively affected many African countries. That debt crisis made many international banks to exit African trade finance. So the African government, working through the African Development Bank, decided to establish a Pan-African Trade Finance Bank, which they would endow with preferred creditor status and give the objective of leveraging international financing in support of intra and extra African trade. Afreximbank was thus created in 1993 to be able to fill the gap left by the trade finance institutions that had left Africa. The mandate of the bank is to promote and finance intra and extra African trade. It does that using credit facilities, trade and project finance, risk-bearing, guarantees and credit insurance, as well as trade information and advisory services. The bank is the first public-private partnership under a multilateral framework. It's also an international partnership. The reason for this is to make sure that the bank pursues trade development using commercial approaches to make profit, to pay dividend to shareholders while making it possible for Africa to achieve the goals of becoming a leader in trade, eventually, to diversify away from commodities, to trade more with itself. Our strategy, Impact 2021, is focused on 4 key pillars: promoting intra-African trade, promoting export manufacturing and industrialization, maintaining our trade finance leadership, and ensuring that we maintain financial soundness and performance. We expect to disburse on a revolving basis an amount of $90 billion within the next 5 years under this plan. $25 billion of that disbursement is expected to go to intra-African trade. This is why we are raising money using these depository receipts, raising equity to be able to support the growth we see. Afreximbank is very unique. It is a bank that is able to take advantage of the tremendous opportunities for growing regional trade. Many of the things Afreximbank can do, many other banks cannot do it. So investors in the DR will have an opportunity for a tremendous growth in the years ahead as we drive our strategy. We have decided to do this listing in Mauritius because we have very good friends in Mauritius. The Mauritian government, for example, is a very big supporter of the African Export-Import Bank. Both the government of Mauritius and the Bank of Mauritius are foundation shareholders of the bank. SBM is a very strong partner and shareholder of the bank. The chairman of SBM, Mr. Casey Lee, is on the board of the African Export-Import Bank. So we have very good friends in Mauritius supporting us to do this issuance. The Stock Exchange of Mauritius is also a very good market to do the listing because the laws governing the issuance of DR is clear in Mauritius. That makes it possible for foreign investors we are attracting to come in and take the opportunity the investment offers. Many pension funds in Africa are interested in investing in Afreximbank as long as they have a window for liquidity. The pension funds in Africa are estimated to have almost $700 billion under management. So doing this DR listing in Mauritius provides a vehicle for those pension funds to invest in the shares of the African Export-Import Bank. We thank the SBM for working with us to bring us this far. We are looking forward to working with them to achieving the objective we set for ourselves, raising between $100 to $300 million from this issuance. I want to take this opportunity to invite all the citizens of Mauritius, the clients of SBM, to see this as a unique opportunity, a different class of investment, unique investment opportunity that is likely to yield very good returns, capital gains, 5% dividend yields, and other benefits, including contributing to the development work Afreximbank is doing across Africa. Thank you.